ABQQ is one that I'm less familiar with, but we have been doing our due diligence and doing the best we can. Sitting at a 5.3 million market cap, authorized share count of 10 billion, and outstanding share count of 2.567 billion, and it looks like that's pretty maxed. And these guys are into distributing. Let's see. The online service will be marketed and distributed in the world under one brand name, ABQQ TV. They have an app. They have a streaming service as well. So, and the company is granted to a company a worldwide license to an NFT movie music. All right. Okay. So they're in the entertainment. They're in distribution. They're in NFTs. This is what we're going with here. I'm just trying to be a little quick, guys. So they are U.S. reporting, SEC reporting, audited. That's nice. Xian Deng, president and CEO. And this company, yes, is based out of China. John Don, if you're listening, I already know what you're thinking. I know what John Don's thinking. He's not watching now. He said he's going to catch up, but hopefully he'll have a laugh. All right, let's move on here. All right, so there have been 4 buys. Insider buys, 4 buys, 1 sells, and we're talking about 426 million. They're working on reducing the share structure of this company. And you could see these filings right here. And so that is a focus of theirs, is trimming back the share structure. This stock used to be dollars back in the day, and this was pre-pandemic levels, and they're working to get back to those levels. That's what they're trying to do here, based on the reading that I'm doing. And of course, there's very fine print here, small print. On December 1st, 2023, the company's CEO and director, Mr. Qian Deng, canceled his 20,000 shares of Series B preferred stock. And it basically talks about the preferred stock, the Series C, the Series D. And basically, as a result of everything that they've done, the only preferred stock which is currently designated by the company is the company's Series A preferred stock. So they're really trying to trim back. ABQQ entered into a license agreement of NFT MMM with a license fee of 1.36 million. All right. An intellectual property and movie investment and licensing firm. It's owned the IP of the leading movie NFT marketplace, and NFT MMM today announced to have entered into a license agreement, which NFT MMM platform IP will have granted Hong Kong film distributions company Anyone Pictures a worldwide license for 2 years with a total license fee of 1.368 million. Good. You want to see numbers? All right, here, this was on November 15th, 2023. AB International Group in Nevada announced as a part of its efforts to mitigate financial impact on the company's sole officer and director, Mr. Chen Deng, has agreed to reductions in employment compensations. Effective as of October 23rd, Mr. Deng has agreed to forego his $180,000 yearly salary and other benefits allowed for under his employment agreement, as amended with the company, until such fees and benefit are reinstated by the company's board of directors. The print is really small on some of these screenshots, so it's pretty funny, actually. Look at me struggle. If you look at this, going back to October 23rd, I'm going to go through a bunch of the tweets. I'm not going to read them all. I just want to show you guys that these guys are very active on Twitter, and they communicate, and that's something great. All right. Management is actively exploring the possibility of returning or canceling up to 1.6 billion common shares to the company. This move is part of a broader effort to optimize the company's capital structure and provide increased value to its shareholders. The board is seeking legal advice to ensure it is able to implement the buyback schemes. I don't like the word schemes there, but I get it. It's schemes, not scams. There it is. ABQQ. There's a lot of excitement around this one. ABQQ. It now shows that no one in OTC cares about the company's business performance. So the fundamental way out for ABQQ is to plan to uplisting on New York Stock Exchange. No matter what the conditions are, we must get out of the short-sighted model of the OTC. And I could agree with a portion of that. And by they're going to have to minimize their share structure. Because guess what? If you have billions and billions of shares, and if they are bringing in the money that they think that they're going to be bringing in, you got to minimize your share structure. So they're going to try and cancel shares. Haven't heard anything about a reverse stock split. All right, so this is just updates. Very active on the Twitter. But I'm not going to go into everything. Here it is. ABQQ As of today, the film Shining has grossed box office 609 million yen during the 3-day holiday, and the total box office is estimated to exceed 1 billion yen. Now, is that The Shining or Shining? Am I wrong there? All right, let's get to the next one. New Year's progress, and this was on January 2nd. Can't wait to share with you that it will be confirmed that the company has generated 2.1 million in revenue from the Chinese film market alone this January, and this is just the beginning. Thanks for your support. So yeah, they're doing a lot. They're keeping you updated. They put out this poll. I took this poll. Please vote on what you would like. What to do with the stock that the company will be repurchased. Abqq. Most people, and I voted cancellation too. Distributed as a dividend, it would be a waste, in my opinion. Cancel the shares, tighten the share structure, move the share price up, and maybe then do a mild reverse split to get to big board. And that's it. Here it is, January 10th, a couple days ago. The CEO is consulting with the legal counsel on how to cancel all of his common stock. I mean, that's impressive. A post will be made here once the action begins. Abqq. So, yep. Looking at the chart, I talk about the resistance levels, and this has been very nice. He had the golden cross. We've been moving and grooving. The thing is, where from here? And so right now there was closing resistance these 4 days. And so it was a 0018. It finally broke through, and now we're back right around at those levels. Is that 18 going to hold? Right now, we're waiting on news. We're waiting on news and updates, and there's a lot of room to grow for this one. I may be getting into this one this week, perhaps, maybe, but it's nice to look at. I know some of you are. I hope you. By the way, every stock that I'm covering, I hope that you guys have major success. Just always, watch your buys, plan your trade, and trade your plan. That's the hardest thing to stick to, especially when things are going straight up. Like IGPK, for example. I mean, I didn't think we'd be in this boat, in the first week of January, second week of January, but here we are nonetheless. So you always got to be versatile. You got to adapt, and you got to always keep an open mind, especially in regards to news and information and due diligence and all that stuff. So yeah, I do like 0018. Whether or not that's going to happen, the low twos, I don't know. I maybe put a bid in for low twos and see where she goes. See where it responds to on announcements. But overall, the chart is looking nice. It's looking bullish, and it looks like it's trying to consolidate at those previous. I don't know. But it didn't do that here, but yeah, I like what I see here at the 0018. I like that, and if I were to go in and I've said, all right, I think this is going to move, I would just hit the 2 mark. Hit the 2 mark, and why not?